how to get 10x your net income when selling your business. I'm Jeremiah Townsend, the Business Broker Advisor. In this video today, I'm going to share with you how to get 10x your income, your net income, or your EBITDA when you sell your company. Now, the truth is every business owner wants 10x or more. They hear about these stories, how somebody bought a company or sold a company and made tons of money. Well, congratulations. But that's not normal. It is possible, but it's not normal. In order to get that kind of multiple, you have to make a good amount of money and you have to sell to a larger company that is a strategic buyer that can add in what you're doing and quickly, very quickly ramp it up and scale it up massively in a very, very short period of time. So usually you have to have a seven-figure minimum of seven figures. That's $1 million or more in EBITDA, in net income. That's how much you put in your pocket. And then you have to find a strategic buyer who can take your company, and the moment they add your service into their platform and their customers, they know that they're going to grow your company 10 times or more. So they're going to make 10 million or more a year in EBITDA off of your company, probably within the first year. So this might be an example of you have a small private lending company that maybe handles a few companies a year that you're working with, a few clients a year, but then all of a sudden you're acquired by a much larger company that can expand your service offering and get 100 times more. These are the sorts of things that you're looking for. And that's why online companies can sometimes sell for a much higher multiple, because they are easier to scale to a much larger audience. They just have to have a larger audience to scale up to. The truth of the matter is the average business only sells for 1 time to 5 times earnings. So let's say you have a small business, you're an average Joe with your average small business. If you make, and that means you make probably $50,000 to $150,000 a year. That's what the average business owner makes, is somewhere in that ballpark range. Now, all of a sudden, if you make let's make the math simple, okay? Keep the math simple. You make $100,000 a year, your business is probably only worth maybe about $200,000. It could be worth $100,000, $200,000, $300,000. But if your business makes $100,000 a year and you're pulling that money out of your business to live on, nobody's going to come in and pay you $1 million or $2 million, $5 million for your company. It sounds great, but that doesn't happen 99.99% of the time. It's very, very rare in order to do that. So what you need to do is you need to take that business, a good business that you should be proud of. You should take that business and make sure to get it running smoothly, taking care of things like making sure you have the right vision for the company, that you have the right sales and marketing processes in place, that you have the right product and service developments in place, and that you have the right team and culture in place. And finally, the right KPIs, operations in place. So you want to have the right visions, the right sales, the right team, the right products, and the right operations. You need to have all those in place, and you work through those 5 different key areas, and then you carry that forward. Once you have those in place, it's much easier to grow and scale that company. Then you have a good company, a well-established company. You want to look for a strategic buyer. A strategic buyer is someone who is traditionally 5 times your size. So if you do $1 million in revenue, in top line revenue, then the company who buys you out, it could be anybody, but usually a strategic buyer has to be about 5 times your size. So they'll be at 5 million in revenue. Or if you are currently doing 5 million in revenue, a strategic buyer will probably be around 25 million in revenue or more. And if they are much larger than 5 times your size, they have the sufficient capital where they're not going to pay you. They're just going to go out and redevelop it. But if they are 5 times your size, they have sufficient capital to buy you out easily, add you into what they're doing, and quickly expand because they have the resources, quickly expand your company and grow it up. So that's kind of some of the math behind all that and how that works. So if you want to sell a company for 5x, 10x what you're currently making, yes, it's possible, but there's a process to go through to make that happen. And you should probably work with somebody like me, a business broker and advisor who can help walk you through that process. Now, I can't guarantee you'll get there, but I do guarantee your business will run smoother, it will run better, and you'll probably make a lot more money with a lot less effort. I'm Jeremiah Townsend, the Business Broker Advisor. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with all your friends. Thank you.